going to church every day, even though they wonder why you go to church. You're gay. And then for them to tell you God hates you, but you still walk your happy butt into church and believe that God loves you because that God loves you. But they tell you you're going to die. You're going to go to hell. Why the fuck would you do this? You shouldn't even be here. You're a piece of shit. All of that. And you're not doing anything wrong. Stealing, killing, nothing. You obey your mom and daddy. You're doing everything right. But just that one small little thing that the people make you feel like you're a piece, you're less than, and for real, gay people look at us less than dog shit. And that hurts. Like, that hurts. Like, it really, really, really hurts. And for people not to understand why, like, some little things can trigger us, like when you say stuff, that is why they get so hurt. So I get why they get hurt and they want to lash out and call you homophobic or whatever. It's because we haven't had a voice for so long and just had to deal with it. And then when you finally have it, it's like, I want you to recognize me, if that makes any sense. It does. It hurts. And then you got to look at it. They're going to raise their kid to think like this and think like that. And instead of doing that, like TS Madison said today, which I thought was so freaking amazing, it's like we all were raised in different households, which I totally agree. Your household may say gay is not right. This household may say love everybody. But no matter what household you were raised in, when you go out into the world, you have to respect people. Period. And when T.S. Madison said that, I was like, that is what I be trying to say, honey, or what gay people be trying to let people understand. We're not asking y'all to say, oh, yeah, I agree with you, fuck people, say be the same, be with the same sex, I agree with it, blah, blah, blah. We're not saying that. We're just saying when we go outside, the same way you hold your girlfriend or boyfriend hand, can we hold our girlfriend or boyfriend hand? Can we kiss them without getting looked at stupid? Just say that's their life. That's what they do. We walk around and be like, that's your life. That's what you do. You don't have, as long as I don't slap your butt, I say, ooh, damn, nigga, you fine, and disrespect you, it should not matter. So whatever you were raised in your house, do you. But when you come outside of your house, this is a free world. Your rules in your house don't apply to outside in this world. Just respect everybody, and we will be fucking cool. Cool. That's all it is. Because and this is what got to me too. So Coi Leray, and so this, and I be wanting to see why if ain't nobody said this to Boosie, right? Because ain't Coi Leray like 22, just like Lil Nas? So Coi Leray is a idol, if you want to say, or I don't want to say idol, but they look up to her, the younger girls that might want to rap, and they're tomboys, or whatever the case may be. She can walk around with her titties out, even though she barely got any, but she like, what, 22? She can walk around with her titties out. Just the other day, she had X's on her titties. X's on her titties, half naked. And she can walk out and everybody's just like, oh, she's expressing herself. That's just her. It's okay. Boosie ain't said none about Coi Leray being half naked or anything because she's a girl and she's straight. But mind you, the kids are looking at her too. They're idolizing her. They want to be like her. They're listening to her music. But she's 24, so Nas is 22. But then Nas comes out, might have a booty cheek out, or he might kiss a man on stage, but that is so wrong. The kids are watching. Oh my God. But she's over here selling sex. What's the difference? You want to know what the difference is? You're homophobic and you just don't want to say it. It's okay to be homophobic if you are. If you are, you are. That's just you. It's you. It's something you're dealing with. But until you can understand that's just a person, whatever, that's what what you gotta deal with. And somebody said, because he's a boy. Yeah, right, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He should be able to express himself the same way she's able to express herself. Why is there rules? Why does it have to be a girl can do this, but a guy can't? Why is it straight people can do this, but gay people can't? Straight people can tongue each other down on the stage, but two men better not tongue each other down on the stage. Why? That's why I feel like people need to just talk to their children. Just talk. Because some people say, who was it? It was a rapper. I think it was Boosie or somebody. They said, it was somebody said, my son called the transsexual or whatever, or the boy. He said, my son called a gay man a girl. And he said he had to go off on his son and say, that's not no girl. And he's like, so, how am I supposed to have that conversation with my son? Easy. Have the conversation. The fuck? Have the conversation. My mom had the conversation with me I was in 5th grade. 5th grade. She had the conversation. It's easy. All you gotta do is say, listen. Once your kid starts to understand, you just say, listen, there's a lot of different people in the world. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different people. You have some people who like boys may like boys, or girls may like girls, or girls and boys. Me and your mama, we like each other. And that's it. And it's just like, though, that is people. In my house, I want to raise you to like a girl. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you who to like when you get older. But me, I'm raising you in my house to like a girl. And that's all you got to do. Because my mama, she sat me down and she said, Zo, do you want to be a girl? She asked me that. And because I knew what my mom did not like, I lied. And I said, because I was scared. And you should not be scared to have a conversation with your parents. You shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't think that your parents are not going to love you. And I was scared. I was like, holy shit. I was so scared. And I was like, no, I like girls. I like girls. So that's when I was around. I was dating girls. Wasn't even happy. But I mean, I enjoyed my girlfriends. I guess because it was kind of like we were friends. So it was like, I don't know. I wasn't scared to date a girl. But I was more attracted to guys. But I still liked girls. You get what I'm saying? Like, they weren't ugly. I got the time. Too young to know where babies come from. 5th grade is not really young. 5th grade, you understand a girl and a guy. 5th grade, you understand a girl and a guy. You're about to be in middle school. You know a girl and a guy. You know at that point, girls like boys and boys like girls. You know that point in 5th grade. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now, as far as anything else talking to them about, no. Talk about transgender and all that stuff, that can wait until like middle school, high school. But like 5th grade, if your child asks you something, because you can tell, you can see, as a parent, you can see mannerisms and things in your children. If you are a parent who's paying attention to your child, know your child, you know when stuff is going on. Some parents do just want to be in and out. I think my mom and dad, well, I don't want to call mama and daddy in denial because, one, they're very, 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 very unjudgmental. They don't judge people. Because, one, my mom was a tomboy, and she said when she was growing up, people used to call her, like, think that she liked girls, but she never liked girls. And, she played volleyball, she was a tomboy, but she never liked girls. And so that's why she was never judgmental to people, because people used to say things to her, but she know that's not what she did. You know what I'm saying? And then my dad was raised by all women, so my dad was more in touch to his feminine side, like crying or, you know, hugging us, giving us a kiss on the forehead, stuff like that. He wasn't really like, now, I ain't gonna lie to you, he was mean as shit, had us in sports, and I was scared of him. But he wasn't like, no, he wasn't that daddy that was just like, Blue is for boys. You better not play with no Barbie doll. He wasn't that daddy. Even though I didn't play with a Barbie doll in front of him, I hid and played with him, but I didn't do it in front of him. But he never said, this is for boys, this is for girls. And but he did talk about gay folks. He would say sissy and faggot. He would say sissy and faggot and stuff like that. But because he was raised by women, he was more in touch with, like, his softer side and being, you know, it was okay for men to, you know, express their feelings. And I guess they didn't judge my, because I wasn't really, growing up, I wasn't flamboyant. Like how I am now, I wasn't flamboyant at all. I was like, I guess because I was raised around white kids, it was more so I acted like my white friends. So it wasn't like, oh, Zoe's gay, or he's gonna be gay. Affectionate, thank you, friend. Because, you know, if I would have, let's say if we was raised in a black community and I was acting like I was, they would have been like, oh yeah, Zoe gonna be gay. But because I was acting just like my white friends, we was laughing, goofy. Child, white boys we was sitting each other laps. Nigga, I don't know. Was I quiet? No. But I just was very, like, goofy. It was more like a silly goofy, if that makes any sense. It wasn't like I was trying to be like, you know, like this in 6th grade and 5th grade and 8th grade. I wasn't trying to be like this. It was like the class clown. So it's like everything was just goofy. You paid attention to my laughing and my goofiness. But sometimes the hand mannerisms will fall a little bit and you might be like, is he? And then that's when be like, nah, Zoe just funny. And that's how to be. They're like, nah, Zoe just funny. But then you had your folks who did question, but they didn't know. Because even on Vine, like Tokyo Vanity, all them, they'd be like, I think that nigga goddamn Zoe gay. They will always say that. And I will always act like I wasn't gay, girl, on Vine. I'm like, I ain't gay. Like, if you go back and look at some of my old Vines, I used to use a deeper voice. And then, girl, one day,